Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while the sun may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Ball State Cardinals. And the Golden Flashes will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ball State's offense will go to work first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Great place to start for this offense. On the move, it's Shelton. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on. Okay.
Productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And now on second down for this offense. They get to him as he throws. Off the RPO, complete. Hard-hitting tackle.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Caught close to the marker, it's Singleton. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Golden Flashes trying to cash it in on first and goal. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second and goal. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Kent State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A quick pass to the left. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make the speed, the elusive.
Good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hamilton. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Davis. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Rides to back and leaves it. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Slings it downfield. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. He caught it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Cardinals. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Golden Flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff as they run the counter play here. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And the Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like the moment.
Turning it on! Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on 1st down. He's looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll be brought down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Punt is on its way, and nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The hand to the running back. Makes a pass to Marker. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Third down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Handoff from the gun. Shoots his way for more. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Fires complete on the crosser. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a gap. It's Shelton. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Golden Flashes in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. The Golden Flashes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Shelton. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
And the Golden Flashes are marching down the field. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Hart.
That's a nice catch, and it's a good job staying in bounds. If the quarterback would just give him a little bit more room, maybe have a little bit more space to make a play. Instead, no gain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Cardinals, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there, and you could tell just threw that a little bit.
Now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Cardinals will snap it on first and 10. The run from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Let's go. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Mattel. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Cardinals are in the red zone. He's got it on the move. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. QB draw, and he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Dead center perfect. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be third and long. From From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Ball State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Singleton. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Thanks to grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
He's going to take off. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Gets it to him on the screen. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
And the Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Now across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Fires to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint.
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Golden Flashes have this offense rolling. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Singleton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Going right to work up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That's caught. It's Shelton. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Golden Flashes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown. Jump on top here in the second half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Warren. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. With the catch, it's Davis. At the 40, there he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Cardinals didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. On the option. And he gets nothing, and this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Shoved back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Looking to throw. He's got the tight end. Corralled and brought now by the defense.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back on the option to give. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Golden Flashes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Golden Flashes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kent State.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? The defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. It's a draw. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make the play.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Unloads it left. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's a...
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also long. See what the officials have called.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hamilton. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, then.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking left. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Western Kentucky is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage, but despite all that, we still have a very close game. They're up by a field goal over Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got it in the middle. It's Patel. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to throw again. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Here's a throw downfield late. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Golden Flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. It'll be a draw. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Might as well stick with him. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.